an 11-member delegation of 10 political parties from Bihar under the leadership of Chief Minister Nitish Kumar have just met Prime Minister Narendra Modi to reiterate their demand for a caste-based census. Nitish Kumar has repeatedly said such a census is in everyone's interest, and concerns that such a census would upset a group of people is baseless. Now, the Bihar Assembly has already passed unanimous resolutions in 2019 as well as in 2020 with this demand that a caste-based census take place around the country this year.
तो आपको मालूम ही है कि हम लोग 11 लोग गए थे, 10 पार्टी के सभी रिप्रेजेंटेटिव लोगों ने उनसे मुलाकात की और सब लोगों ने जाति आधारित जनगणना के बारे में जो सब लोगों का एक मत है, हम सब लोगों का, पूरे बिहार के सभी पार्टियों का, और आकर के आज पूरी बात लोगों ने बता दिया। तो हम लोगों को जितना इसके पक्ष में जो भी बात रखनी थी उतना हम लोगों ने कहा है।
राष्ट्र हित में, नेशन के इंटरेस्ट में कोई काम अगर है और हम सब पूरे बिहार के लोग 10 पार्टियां हैं मिलकर के आए हैं, क्योंकि ये ऐसा काम है, ऐतिहासिक काम होने जा रहा है, होगा जिससे जो देश के गरीब हैं, जो अंतिम पैदान पे खड़ा जो व्यक्ति है, उन सबको लाभ इसका मिलेगा। अब तक आपको नहीं पता है कि भाई मंडल कमीशन से पहले पता ही नहीं था कि कितनी जातियां हैं। मंडल कमीशन हुआ, उसके बाद पता चला देश में जो हजारों जातियां हैं।
Sunil Prabhu joining us with the latest on that story. Sunil, so Bihar leaders now meeting the Prime Minister and reiterating that demand for a caste-based census. This is going to be a bit of a tightrope walk for the centre.
Well, it was always going to be a tightrope walk. That's the reason why they have been deterring and really not taking a decision on this important issue of going ahead with the caste-based census. Finally, after all, it will be the cabinet which will have to take a call based on the Ministry of Home Affairs. This is something that they have to take a decision. Right. A decade ago, the then UPA cabinet deliberated a lot, finally agreed to go ahead with the caste census that took place, but didn't want it to be enumerated. This time round, they want this enumeration to take place and everybody get to understand, because Ankita, you and me, and as well as for various social demographers as well as planners, it's critical to get this information because only then will we be able to know what is the real situation for other backward castes, for scheduled tribes and various other communities in particular, what is the wherewithal, and I think that's a critical component, and that's why you've seen bipartisan support from the state of Bihar putting pressure on the government to take a political call on this all-important matter of having caste enumeration in the census process.
Now, Sunil, just to flip this around, those who are against such a caste-based census, what are the arguments that they are making? Simply that it's going to be complicated and time-consuming, or that it could sort of, further underscore divides in society?
Well, there are huge practical problems, Ankita. The last time was in 1931, the caste-based census that took place. How do you go about that entire process? So it's logistically a nightmare. And whether, each one's caste is actually enumerated, how does it go about it? Because these are teachers who are actually doing the enumeration process. So there will be a lot of mistakes that take place. Yes, there will definitely, there are others who would, especially as the other backward castes and other castes have alleged that there are people who are in power, especially the bureaucrats, who are not keen on ensuring that a real true demographic structure comes out, because that will really show that there is a need for greater reservation or greater employment opportunities for the other backward castes and the marginalized communities. So definitely there are two ways and two opinions about it, right, if you flip it this way or the other. But the fact is that ultimately you can't not have a census when there is a bipartisan support where they would like to know what is the exact position of an entire population. Yeah.